In today's video, I'm gonna share with you my formula on how to determine exactly what designs you should be working on right now, personalized to you for maximum results in your Etsy print-on-demand business. With print-on-demand making it so easy to launch any product with any design, any time of year, it's almost impossible to know exactly what design you should be working on today. There's a million that you could be doing, but what one should you be working on right now for the most results in your Etsy print-on-demand business? And that is the question I get asked all of the time, is when should I be launching designs for an upcoming holiday or event? And the rule that I typically answer with is my 4-4-4 rule. I typically would give myself 4 weeks of designing, 4 weeks of ranking, and 4 weeks of sales. So I launch my listings 8 to 12 weeks before the holiday or event. But after talking to a number of Etsy sellers, I soon realized that my rule of 4-4-4 doesn't work or fit with every Etsy seller. Where I might be able to create 10 listings per day, some other Etsy sellers might only be able to create 10 per week. So the time that you need to start working on the designs is different than the times that I would start working on the designs. When I say launch the designs 8 to 12 weeks before the holiday, the time on when you start working on those designs is different for every person. So essentially in this video, we're gonna break down a quick formula that you can plug in your numbers to determine when you should start working on the designs, given your constraints, given your bandwidth, given your output speed, to make sure you have enough time and runway to where you can launch it in time, to have enough rank time and enough sales time to maximize your results for a given holiday or event. So the formula that we're gonna use to determine how much runway you need to give yourself before launching designs for any given holiday or event is gonna be your listing template creation time, plus your design creation time, plus your rank time, plus your sales time. And depending on how long it takes you to create the templates, how long it takes you to launch a listing, are you doing a launch strategy, yes or no? And how long is the sales time for the given holiday or event? The runway time is gonna be different for every person, as you can imagine. So jumping into the first one, listing creation time. This is how long is it gonna take you to create the templates for this product. So if you are already selling this product, for example, apparel, you can put 0 for this time. But if this is gonna be a new product category, for example, you might wanna launch Christmas ornaments this Christmas, you are not currently selling Christmas ornaments, how long is it gonna take you to create the templates, the mock-ups, the titles, the descriptions, the tags, the template for that product type? Typically, it would take me about a week to create the templates, so determine how long it would take you to create the templates and plug in that value there. So the next one is gonna be your design creation time. How long does it take you to create a new design, a new Etsy listing? How many listings can you launch per day? How many listings can you launch per week? Some people can launch 10 listings per day. Some people can launch 10 listings per week. So essentially what you need to do is determine how many listings you want for that holiday or event. For example, for Christmas, I had about 100 Christmas ornaments, and some people had about 300 Christmas ornaments. Maybe you want 150 Christmas ornaments for Christmas, and you can only do 10 designs per week. So essentially you need to take the 150 that you want and divide it by the 10 per week that you can do. It's gonna take 15 weeks, almost 4 months of designing in order to hit that goal of 150 Christmas ornaments. You need to start working on Christmas ornaments yesterday. So you need to determine how many listings you want for the holiday or event and divide that by how many you can do per week. And that is how many weeks it's gonna take you to create the designs for that holiday or event. So essentially you need to determine that number up front to determine that number for this portion here. The next one is gonna be your rank time. So are you doing a launch strategy, yes or no? So essentially for me personally, I would always launch my new listings with a break-even price that would 2 to 3x my conversion rate, which would 2 to 3x my rank time, and I would turn on Etsy ads. So for me, my rank time was 2 to 3 weeks. But if you are not doing this strategy, it might take 2 to 3 times longer because your conversion rate would be 2 times less during a launch period. So for me, this period would be about 2 to 3 weeks. If you're not doing a launch strategy, this time might be 1 to 2 months for the rank period. And this is really important for a holiday or event because about 80% of sales for any given search term is acquired on page 1 for that search term. So if you're ranked on page 5 for the search term, all the sales are on page 1, you can miss the demand as the holiday comes and goes. So you really want to the best of your effort to be ranked on page 1 for the relevant search terms for that holiday and event for your products that you made for the holiday event. So I think the rank time, you need to really pay attention to make sure that you have enough time and runway to rank your products, whether you are doing a launch strategy or not. And the last one is the sales time. How long is the sales window for this holiday or event? Some holidays like Christmas, they come and go, right? So for Christmas, I think there's like 4 to 6 weeks of sales. But for Halloween, for example, there are a lot more early bird shoppers for Halloween for some reason. And I think there's about 8 weeks of sales for Halloween. So a good way to determine this is you are able to go into Google Trends. You can search for Christmas gift, for example. You can filter that by the last 5 years, go to the most recent year, and see when does the blimp start. It's gonna be almost zero demand, it's gonna spike, and then fall back down to almost a zero. When does that blimp start? That is where you want to be ranked on page 1. Ride the demand as it comes and goes. For Thanksgiving, you would type in Thanksgiving gift. For Halloween, you would type in Halloween gift. That is a great way to determine. For some holidays, there's 4 weeks. For some holidays, there's 8 weeks. But again, I would average about 4 to 6 weeks for any given holiday. So once you determine how long it takes you to create your templates, how long it's gonna take you personally to create all the designs that you want, how long it's gonna take you to rank your products, whether or not you're doing a launch strategy, yes or no, and how long of sales do you have. That is gonna give you a runway of, from the time of the holiday, how far back you need to start working on your designs. And this number and this length of time will be dependent upon you and what you put into this formula. So to give you a quick example, I just pulled up our Etsy niche calendar. If you're interested in where you can find this Etsy niche calendar, this is a free bonus in our lifetime deal for Hello Custom. For a very limited time, you can get lifetime access to Hello Custom for only $67, normally $360 per year. And if you order it through this deal, you get 3 free bonuses, one being our Etsy course, another one being our Etsy listing checklist, and the last one being our Etsy niche calendar, which is what I have pulled up right here. So moving forward with the example being Christmas ornaments and Christmas being the holiday, I'm gonna start with the holiday itself. So I'm gonna scroll down to December 25th, right here. And if you go to Google Trends and type in Christmas gift, Christmas has about 6 weeks of sales. So starting with December 25th, we're gonna go up 6 weeks. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right now we're on November 13th. Now let's say that you are doing a launch strategy, the break-even price plus Etsy ads. Give yourself about 3 weeks of ranking. So we're gonna go up 3 more weeks. 1, 2, 3. So now we are on October 23rd. Now let's say it's gonna take you 8 weeks to create the designs for your ornaments. So we're gonna go up 8 more weeks for designing. The 23rd, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we are on August 28th. And then let's say that you need to create the listing templates and you give yourself about 1 week to create the listing templates. August 21st. So for you personally, if those were your numbers and you wanna launch Christmas ornaments and have everything done in time for Christmas, you should start working on this product and these designs on August 21st. Well, that's it for this video. If you got value in this video, let me know in the comments below. I'm really curious to know if you guys are gonna use this strategy. And if so, what is the next holiday and event you're planning for? And what is your start date after going through this process? Thank you so much, and I will see you next week.